Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a very interesting story still developing on Pastor Ezekiel. The story has been captured today by Nation. KRA confirms Pastor Ezekiel Odero's church has filed taxes. A Kenya Revenue Authority KRA document has confirmed that televangelist Ezekiel Odero's New Life Prayer Center and the church has been filing tax returns, clearing doubt about its compliance with the law. This is to confirm that New Life Prayer Center and church personal identification number PO 515 23861H has filed relevant tax returns and paid taxes due as provided by law. This certificate will be valid for 12 months up to June 28, 2023, states the tax compliance certificate. Attorney General Justin Muturi, through the Registrar of Societies, said on Wednesday that while the organization met all the conditions at the time of registration, it has failed to file tax returns in recent years. So yesterday, Attorney General made it very clear to the whole country that Ezekiel's church has never filed any tax returns. Today, KRA has clarified that Ezekiel's church has actually been paying taxes. And we know in terms of taxes, or other issues to do with taxes, it's KRA that should be speaking. I just don't understand why Justin Muturi was commenting on tax issues. And for those who have been following me here, I've always maintained that Ruto and his team are very predictable. You just tie the dots and you'll understand the games being played here. It's almost certain and very clear that this is a confused government, a government hell-bent at fixing Pastor Ezekiel Odero. And I won't be wrong to say that even KRA officials who have actually confirmed that Pastor Ezekiel's church has been paying taxes, those officials are in trouble with the government headed by William Ruto. I'm seeing a very high possibility where the KRA officials will most definitely be penalized for leaking such kind of an information to the media. Something tells me very strongly that Justin Muturi, the government knew all along that Ezekiel had no crime, had not committed any crime. But it's clear the government was just trying to play politics. And even on this issue of tax, I strongly believe it's politics being played behind the scenes. And that's what I've always maintained in this forum. Let's have a look at some reactions by Kenyans from what, or rather, looking at what is happening. Let's have a look at some reactions by Kenyans upon Nation posting that Nasir Asman, this is dictatorship of the highest order. What a shame. The government has lost completely sense and its responsibility. I perceive this is political persecution and condemnation of the highest order. Anwar Sadat, the persecution of Pastor Ezekiel is driven by jealousy. Some people are upset that he has a bigger house, is helping the need in the community, and are afraid he may outshine them. Weekly for Kelo, God is fighting for this man. Government is trying all dirty tricks to humiliate him, but it's humiliate itself. Ngwe Mzi Wanda, they will now say the man of God didn't open a branch in Kisumu despite being a Luo. They are trying anything possible to humiliate the man of God. Ladsman John Che, he is being persecuted for political difference, but nothing fashioned against him will prosper. Instead, hand them back. In fact, if you go through 99%, or rather majority of the comments, almost 99% of Kenyans are defending Pastor Ezekiel Odero because it's coming out very clearly that this is a man being fought politically. And I've always maintained this is a man being fought politically because listening to Pastor Ezekiel in the recent days, he has been speaking truth to power. I believe that's why he's being witch hunted here. This government does not want any person speaking truth to it. That's why this pastor is being hunted. And it's also very annoying that we have so many quacks calling themselves men and women of God. Some who have actually reduced the church pulpit into a political arena where politicians are being given the podium to attack their political opponents. We have never seen the government actually calling them to order. Why is it that a lone voice, such as Pastor Ezekiel, somebody who has been speaking truth to power, is the one now being branded a cult? Hii ni wivu. This is jealousy of the highest order. They are not just comfortable with the success of this pastor. I strongly believe that that's exactly what is happening here. I mean. In fact, Mackenzie's case was deliberately started for the government to find a way of getting to Pastor Ezekiel. As I conclude, this is a very big shame on the part of the government. You are seeing the kind of confusion in this government. One arm of the government saying this, another arm saying a completely different thing. And I'm very sure that this confusion just exposes the kind of disorganization in William Ruto's government. Things are falling apart. The center can no longer hold. Things are falling apart. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But even before I stop, this confusion goes on to confirm that Ruto and his team should not and cannot be taken seriously on anything. And this is why I've always maintained here. And I'm saying this without fear of contradiction. This government cannot be taken seriously on anything. Listening to Ruto, himself, he always contradicts himself. What Ruto says today, tomorrow, he will be saying a completely different thing. So Kenyans should not take this government seriously. Let's meet in our next analysis. But in case you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. And to any other person who want to support this forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. The first comment. Contact me through the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.